Hello everyone, welcome to another Monsters of Etheria video. Today is a really big update for the game and I'm super excited. There's so much stuff to go over. So make sure to check the timestamps down below or scroll across the video to see and get to where you want. But today I'm going to be covering this massive update for Monsters of Etheria. It means a lot and I can't wait to dive right into it. But before we get started, we do have a code. So if you spawn as your avatar and you go to the town, we have a code. I'm not exactly sure what it'll get you, but we're about to find out. So it is Accessories 2024, just like that, spell that out, and you get 350 credits. So that's not too bad. Now I feel we should get directly into the update. So first of all, they've added accessories. They've actually added hats to the game, which is really cool because you can customize each and every single one of your monsters. As you see in the menu, once you click on a monster, there will be a new tab called Customize, in which you can actually buy hats, including these rare ones down here, which I do not want to spend that much credits on, but you can. The good thing about these rare hats is earning them, and we'll get into that a little later. We're able to buy a ton of these hats to customize each of your Etherians. Now, one of the things to note is that these hats actually they're not global hats. They are specific to your monster, so you will have to buy one. So just for instance, let's buy the paper hat. Oh, there's the paper there's the paper hat. Let's buy it. Yes. Okay, so we have the paper hat for Snick. As you can see, it's a Snick paper hat accessory. And you also get a title for buying your first hat. But if we go to someone like B Hero, the paper hat is unlocked. And you'll have to buy it again for B Hero. So that's super cool. There's a ton of these hats. I really can't wait to check all these out. Maybe unlock them. I mean, look at some of these rare hats. They look really cool. This is a really huge thing for this game and it adds a lot more personality. And it's definitely one of the most exciting things they've added. Okay, so now in terms of rare hats actually spawn. So these rare hats, they're 2,500 credits, which is a lot. And I certainly wouldn't want to buy them. So one good thing about this update is they've actually updated the map, which is really cool. Nice little mini map right here. You can't toggle it on and off. But as you can see, we'll dive deeper into this about player locations. But maps will actually spawn just like legendaries. So just how they would spawn, they would appear on the top side of your screen right here. It will say a rare hat has spawned. And if you don't find the rare hat, then you can go ahead and go on the map, and after 1 full minute, the location of the rare map will spawn. Now I'm sure they're going to be very difficult to get with everyone out hunting for these currently, trying to find the spawns of where these hats are located, but I'm sure after a while you'll be able to get them freely. So that is a really cool alternative method to getting those rare hats, which are extraordinarily expensive. Now, one other thing to note on the side of hats is in this Customize tab, you're also able to buy these skins. So instead of using crates like you would in the past, or vouchers, they have been removed. Well, not crates. Crates are still there. But vouchers have been removed, and you can instead just buy the skins automatically in the customization tab, so it's better ease of access. Okay, so for the next thing that was added to this game, I'm going to cover waypoints, which are really huge because the map is, of course, quite big, and having waypoints would be very useful. So there are waypoints over here. You can find them by magnifying the map. And as you can see, I've already upgraded this or updated this one or unlocked this one in town. So all you have to do, there's going to be these little portals around the map that are broken, and you just have to go up to them and inspect them. And once you walk into them, you can click a waypoint to unlock them. So we're going to go ahead and discover another one in Mirkwood Swamp. I'm going to play as Snick. Just to show you the process of, I guess you could say, opening one of these portals. So go to the map here, and you can go ahead and see that the waypoint is right here. So we're just gonna go look for it now. Oh, here it is. Okay. So you just go up to it, click E, X, whatever the button is, and then it says you activated the waypoint, and I'm assuming once you walk into it, I can click on town, and boom, teleportation. Very useful, I must say, because this map is absolutely massive. And I do believe this only works in the overworld. I'm not exactly sure about Dark Labs or the Broken World. But this is a really useful feature, and I'm extraordinarily glad that they decided to add this. Now, one other thing along with the waypoint system is a login bonus. So let me just show you what I mean here. I'll just hop in as my explorer. One thing that they added was, or changed, were the quests. So as you can see, the quests look much different now. They look a lot more visually beautiful, and you can see at the top here are the login bonuses. So there are now login streaks, which can get you entropy orbs along with credits, which is really nice because credits are going to be extraordinarily necessary now to customize your monsters. And as you can see, at the end on day 7, you will get yourself one free rare accessory. Now this does repeat, so you can build this up. Now of course these rare accessories I'm assuming are specific to the monster, so that is kind of unfortunate. You won't be able to pick which monster it'll be for, but that's still pretty good that you're getting a rare accessory. As well as they've changed the daily tasks, they've changed some of the requirements, and they've also made them more. There's more quests. There's 4. There used to be 1 or 2 if I'm correct. Now there's 4, which is really nice, and they're not too bad. I mean, using 60 moves, sure, that might be tedious, but killing 60 players, winning 2 private matches, especially if you're into battling, shouldn't be too hard. So overall, it's a really great update to the task manager system, and I believe it is a much better way and much easier way to get the hats. Okay, so one major part about this update is, of course, the brand new minimap. You can see other players' locations, they can see yours, and you can access waypoints. And just right here, as you can see, a legendary spawn not too long ago, you can see the locations of the legends now. However, some people may not like this. I guess you could kind of say it's screen clutter, so they have added brand new options for this. In the settings tab, you can go ahead and see that you can totally click off the map. And one other thing about it is you can cut your location from the map, so nobody will see you. So as you can see, your little player icon down here in the bottom right turns transparent, so they will not be able to see your map or your location on the map. If you needed to hide or just grinding XP or something, you just didn't want to be seen, you can go ahead and turn that off, which is a really nice quality of life feature. So just know that those options are available for those of you who would want to disable anything to do with the map. Okay, so along with this update, 3 brand new moves have been added to the game, along with the new move animations and the originality. So one of them is Magma Glob, which lobs over a giant magma meteor, and it looks really nice and cool, and it leaves a lava pool there, which is fantastic for combat to have an AoE attack pretty much. It's really good, it regenerates really fast, and it looks really sick. So there is that move. Along with Magma Glob, there is another move for Terut, and other monsters, of course. If you want to know which monsters have these moves, you can go ahead and go to the Etheriapedia. I'll link that down below. It's pretty much just a Wikipedia for monsters of Etheria, and it'll tell you all the monsters which have these 3 brand new moves. So the next move is Seismic Stomp, which also has a really cool animation. The monster just jumps up, and as you can see, a little wave of the ground appears, and it deals massive damage for AoE. Now, there is one more move that was added, and it is for, it's a ghost type move, so it is for any Etherian who have ghost type moves, and it is going to be called Curse Chant. So this move specifically lowers defense to any Etherian that's next to you. So here is Curse Chant. It's a really cool looking move, and I'm sure it'll be useful for combat. Okay, so another new thing you were able to do along with this update is change the locations of your moves. So if you go to the training ground and you click on a move that you already have, so Boxling already has tackle. So I'm going to click on tackle. It'll say choose a move to swap with, so you can actually move the locations of your moves now without having to spend 2 of these orbs. So you can go ahead, let's just say I want to move tackle with a smoke screen. I can move it and boom, as you can see, the moveset was changed, and this is more useful for combat and specifically what buttons you want these moves to be attached to. Now along with this, some of these moves also have descriptions now, so I think for Boxling the only move that has a description is tackle, but eventually all moves will have descriptions telling you what the move does, which I think is a really nice quality of life change for the combat system. And with that, that brings us to the end of this update. There were a lot of brand new things added, including hats, waypoints, new moves, and a bunch of other bug fixes. So if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you would leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with all of the Monsters of Etheria content. And with that, I guess I'll see you next time.